Get a pen ready.
Say hello, 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 hello,
Hi.
and screw you, Ben. And welcome to this final boss fight quiz night. My name is John, and I am joined by Jeff.
Hello, 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 hello,
And Ben.
hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
And Jennifer.
Hi.
Mate,
And
you
Jennifer's
had one
mum.
job.
Hello.
And we are here to do a quiz. We're gonna
That's
do...
what you think.
Oh. Okay.
What else are we here for then? You're not an assassin, are you?
No, I was just wondering what age group this channel's rated.
We're aiming for family friendly for a while.
Oh, bummer.
Sort of hoping, any rate. You know, fingers crossed. Fingers
Well, if it's
crossed.
family friendly, then I
crossed.
for a
Fingers
quiz.
crossed. You know, just in case. Fingers crossed.
Stop crossing your
Sometimes.
fingers, Ben.
Right.
That's too many fingers crossed.
I can't, I'm not going to say they're stuck, but.
Well, we all win because Ben can't type or write the answers now.
So the way this
you
works
misunderstand.
is I have 4 rounds of questions. 2 of them this month chosen by Ben.
Yay!
He is going to have no special advantage in either of them.
Hold on, a better chance if I didn't give you all the videos to watch.
Yes, because
Yeah,
I
that would
wouldn't
be
have
cheap.
watched any of them.
That really would have been funny.
That would have been very difficult to have written the quiz. This month we have a round on the Tryhards, a video series by Tom Scar
And friends.
and friends.
Friends.
Hey,
A,
friends.
Hello,
a
Rick.
round on yes or no,
No.
which
Yes.
largely comes down to John rolled a d20 10 times. Did he roll odd? With the recent Power of the Doctor centenary episode of Doctor Who, I've got a round on Doctor Who.
Woo!
Well, if
And-
it's the new series, I ain't got nothing for ya. Go back to, go back to the good ones, Mr. Longscarf. I'm all there.
Oh, we'll see how you do.
All right.
That's true, you could always make that choice.
I just said it's a round on Doctor Who, not who
Okay.
the
There's a
Doctor
lot
is.
of there's a lot of Doctor Who to go around.
I was going to say there's quite a few of them. And didn't they just cheat and get around the whole Regen 12 thing?
I mean, a while back now, yes.
Yeah. Anyways, go ahead, sir. Sorry,
And
I
then
interrupted.
a round on mythology.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Jen will kick
Ooh.
off on that one.
Oh.
No myths.
Oh, I've just thought of a wonderful one. A wonderful. I'm going to lose now on purpose.
The way this works, I have the 4 rounds. I have 10 questions per round. You guys are going to write down your answers. We'll then go back round and we will get the correct answers.
Yeah.
We
Your
will.
faith in us is
Yeah,
overwhelming.
seriously misplaced.
I have the correct answers, so don't need to worry about that. We will see who has the most points, and whoever has the least points gets to name a round that will be in the next quiz.
I always end up somewhere in the middle, like 1 point above the loser. You know, and when we were doing when it was the winner's turn, I'd be like, I don't know, 2 or 3 down, 2 or 3 people down, but never quite high enough to win, not bad enough to lose.
To be fair, so long as I do better than I did last time, I'm quite happy.
So I'm stuck in the middle with you.
So we need some team names before we get started. Jeff.
Yes. Oh boy. Snicket is. We had Snicket is Spook last time. I can't do that one. That's annoying.
Talon tries hard.
Snicket is. Oh boy. Snoozing. Snicket snoozing.
Snicket is snoozing. Ben.
West Scar.
West Scar.
No, not West Scar. Quest Scar.
Oh, Quest Scar. Yes. That makes more sense with the branding.
Yes, I am now West Scar. Have you met my brother East Scar? My sister North Scar? And my estranged cousin South Scar?
Angel, I'm assuming you're going to go with Angel.
Yeah.
And then Jennifer's mum.
Yeah, the one with the cold.
The one
One with the cold.
with the cold.
Your coming was foretold.
Yes, it
One with
was.
the cold.
Okay. Our standard warning for those of you watching along at home, ignore Ben's requests for answers and do not share your answers until we have got round to the answers section and have correctly answered the question, please.
That's
Yes.
right, John. Please,
It's
everyone in the
urine.
comments, put as many answers as you possibly can.
I'm
No,
gonna
Ben, you're not
I'm gonna
fine.
exploit the obvious loophole and say John didn't say anything about my request to put answers in the chat.
Nobody put answers in
Yes.
the chat until we have correctly answered the question, please. It spoils the fun. And nobody
Please
wants
put
to
them in
spoil the
while we're
fun.
playing and putting down the incorrect answers.
It's for the second.
And without
A.
further
A is the
ado,
correct answer. Okay.
let us let us start on the round on the tryhards to not let. Yeah, I mean you can throw Ben off. Let us not let
Very nice.
our collective binge watching of the tryhards go to waste any longer. Let's answer some questions about the series by Tom Scar. And the first question is, what colour do Tom Scar's new glasses make his eyes? What colour do Tom Scar's new glasses make his eyes?
Give me one of those rounds, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I am glad I started listening to some of these at work. Batman, right? Batman.
Yes, the colour Batman.
I have 100% missed the question.
Question 2. What does Eddie claim ruined his good meme-based song?
Ooh,
It's not Batman.
I think we missed an episode, Mama.
No, we saw it. I'm just trying to remember Eddie's portion.
What does Eddie claim ruined his good meme-based song? It's the first episode on the playlist.
This episode, it's the
it's
the
one of those
longest one
things
to go.
where I am trying to remember the exact wording, and I'm failing.
I'm gonna throw it out there. To write these questions, I watched that playlist. The questions are in the order of the videos that were on that playlist.
Yep.
Okay. Just give me a second, because, cold brain fog is
I-
just.
Robin, that makes so much sense.
I-
Thank you, Scotty.
I could have mixed up the order of which the questions went after writing them, but that felt like too much effort.
And that really wouldn't be a Tom Scar thing to do.
No. Foxboy, I'm not going to rule it out. So...
Just waiting for the question. Who rides in the TARDIS? Batman! Batman!
I mean, that's a crossover I want to see.
Yeah, same here.
I mean, I already very much enjoyed when he crossed over with Star Trek. In the comics. The Borg and the Cybermen got on very well.
I wonder why. Which one tried to download the other?
I believe the Cybermen possibly won out. You never see the Doctor with Batman, so he might be Batman.
This is
That's the
true.
point. And to be fair, there are enough iterations.
There is a very good comic I've seen online where someone's drawn where Batman regenerates. The Joker's beating him up with a sledgehammer, and suddenly he does like the Doctor Who regeneration, and he's like, "Wait, Batman's a Time Lord."
That's just not fair.
And Batman points out, "Yeah, have you not worked it out from the utility belt? It's bigger on the inside." Question 3. Which game is Eddie unable to bet on, claiming they have beaten it? Which game is Eddie unable to bet on, claiming they have beaten it?
I will say that was one of my absolute favorite episodes.
I mean,
obviously, I'm trying not to say anything at least until after this, so I know that there aren't any more questions in the episode. But
there is the absolute best like smash cut in that one from.
yes,
It is really, yeah.
We're not go- I'm not going to do gambling because that goes morally against gambling.
Yeah. I know
exactly
people.
that. Yeah.
I know people. Yeah, I know people who've got a gambling habit. So I joined a gambling website. I remember, but I can't remember what it was.
Once again, being able to listen to a few of these whilst at work has come in handy.
Only
Not being able
listen
to
to these-
watch them is a different matter. I'm waiting for anything
I
visual based that
literally-
is going to screw me over.
I only listen to these like Tuesday as well.
Question 4. How many different trick shots does Elliot complete? How many different trick shots does Elliot complete? It was also around question 4 I realised I'd asked too many questions about Eddie. I can't just keep asking questions about Eddie, otherwise this whole round is just going to be, what did Eddie do?
We are on question 4 still, aren't we?
This is that was question 4, yes.
That was question. So as when you said that, I'm looking back at the answers like, have I missed something, or is this actually further down?
No. I had done two questions in a row on Eddie, and
Can we get extra points for actually naming the?
No, I have got extra points on the next question.
Okay. I was gonna say I could have fun with trying to do that one.
I also have a bit of beard in my mouth. Yeah. Silly beard.
It's got all over you. You must tame it. A good taming, a good tamed deer never goes out of way.
Thank
Always
you,
be
Michael.
obedient.
If you are in our Discord, Michael has shared the Batman comic that I just discussed.
Oh,
So,
If you're not into Discord, the link is in the window below the stream.
did that. Bart, where did you
Yes.
go?
tiny. That's good, but it's tiny. I'll download that for later.
Question 5. When the tryhards tried to get internet famous, what were their usernames on the various different social media platforms they were trying to get famous on?
Wow.
You can have bonus points if you can name all 3 of them, and bonus points if you can tell me how many followers they each managed to get. And now if I do this, I know that Jeff has already shared an invite to the Discords, but this will prove the bot's woken up.
Oh, what was his name?
This may not be the name, but I think this is what they were about rather than the actual name. Maybe the actual name as well.
Oh, God. Where I got that first? One of these I might be begging that we can just get closest number 2 if no one's got it exactly. What was the name? It was
Okay,
generic white man name.
You're trying to get the same one I'm trying to get, Ben, I think.
For the bonus points on the number of followers, I will give a bonus point to the person who gets closest to the winning person's number. Not the other 2, but I will give a bonus point to whoever gets closest to the winning person. If anybody gets it exactly right for the other 2, they get a bonus point.
That sounds fair.
So, when the tryhards tried to get internet famous, what were their usernames on the various social media platforms that they were trying to get famous on?
And then the bonus point was how many followers?
You get a bonus point if you can name more than one of their usernames. And you get another bonus point if you can tell me how many followers each of them got. With a additional sort of bonus point for if you get whoever gets closest to the winning person.
Thank you.
If you can name any of the characters in Tom's social media, you can get a bonus point.
Bonus points from that fox boy do not count towards your final scores in the quiz.
Oh.
I forgot what one of them was.
Yeah, same here. To be fair, when it comes out, I don't think I actually paid attention to one of the names anyway.
Trying to get internet famous. I remember the episode. With that.
That fox boy does point out they count to the final score in your heart.
Oh, and son of a gun. Because they had to keep their identity hidden.
Yes.
Yes.
A bit like the Comic-Con one. People weren't supposed to know who they were, but Tom fucked that up.
Yeah.
Is there questions coming on that one as well?
We'll see.
And we now know the answer.
Son of a biscuit.
So I will give him that one when it came down to the Comic-Con. It was literally because it was just too hot to actually follow through with his original plan.
Was that the May Comic-Con?
Yes.
That was one of them, yeah.
Yeah, we were trying. Jen and I figured it had to have been that. So, John, did you see that?
No.
Oh,
I will say that I saw the Eggman.
Oh.
Because that was a costume I remember distinctly.
Was the Eggman there on Saturday?
I can't remember what day. I just remember seeing that cosplay.
Well done, you.
I did very carefully look throughout the entirety of the shots of MCM Comic Con in that episode to see if anyone of us showed up in the background of the video, and I recognized somebody in the background. One of the people that took photos with Eggman is somebody that we know.
I'm going to need to rewatch and go through that again.
All right, question 6. Let's get this moving.
Yes.
Well, I'm giving you time on that one because there's a lot to answer. Question 6.
None of us know it, so, you know.
There was a lot of writing going on. Which Pokemon is Elliot weak against? Question 6. Which Pokemon is Elliot weak against?
Where did I put my pen? What the fuck?
Is it behind your ear?
No, because I can't do that.
Between your legs?
All of them are like that.
Get the bra.
Nope, not there. How did I lose a pen?
I don't know, you got a pot full. Grab another one.
I know, but like, I haven't moved.
When you stand up, you'll find.
That man is ours.
The dog snuck in and ate it.
Apparently.
Can I clarify? The question was it what type of Pokemon or what Pokemon?
What Pokemon? Random Sean waves hands mysteriously. Was it magic?
Ooh.
Question 7. Which animals were represented in the Tryhard's attempts to make killer robots?
I didn't get to revise that one today. Let's see.
I keep getting 2 of 3, god damn it.
Sorry, which animals?
Which animals
Right.
were represented in the Tryhard's attempts to make killer robots?
I liked the first name of Tom's, and I was very annoyed he hid it.
Sean says, wait, you guys did revision? Wow.
Yeah, like 10 minutes before the start, every time.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's just because you can't retain information after 10 minutes.
How long have we been going?
The impressive side of things is cramming in about
31 minutes.
how many? And overall, I've been beep 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 beep.
Question 8. After deciding that comic books are too niche and don't actually appear at Comic-Cons, what do the Tryhards rename Comic-Cons?
Remember that one.
After
Made me
deciding
laugh.
that comic books are too niche and don't actually appear at Comic-Cons anymore, what do the Tryhards, not Diehards, that's a different show, try to rename Comic-Cons? That Fox boy suggests Massive Cock-Up Media. Or wait, massive cock-up meetup.
The brand new name for MCM.
The brand new name for MCM is MCM.
Oh, that's Scotty. Con. Jeff is googling the answers.
What?
Yeah, I'm watching the. No, serious.
It's not a bad idea. One moment.
Question.
No, not 1 moment. More like 55 hours.
Question 9. Instead of working on his Eggman costume, what did Tom do instead? He sang a song about it.
Become Batman.
To be clear, instead of working on his Eggman costume, what did Tom do instead, which he informed us in musical fashion?
I like the fact that he was seriously considering a septum piercing. Thought that was very brave.
I know.
Really? My
Yeah.
pen was under my phone.
Oh. I thought you were on the same really
That was
no,
where?
seriously, it was.
It was hidden under my phone.
I didn't
How
touch it.
small
I'm
or
an
how
entire
big?
level of the house away from you.
I am stupid.
See you,
How
that fox
small is
boy.
your pen, or how big is your phone?
That fox boy
Question-
says, anyway, I'm off. I'm going to take my 1,000,000 points for getting Batman.
Da-da-da-da.
Boy's the winner. Or is it the loser because he got the most points? It's the loser.
Yes,
Jen, do you
that
need
does
me
mean
to
you
open
can't
the
choose
door
anything.
and relieve the stress of the animals?
No, they're asleep.
Oh, okay, good, because dog fur and me right now would not be a good combination.
Question
No, they
10.
are dead to the world, so.
Well, at least you're not going to turn into Cruella de Vil.
Question
yet.
10.
Yes.
What does Eddie work out from his analysis of the Where's Wally book? I've got 2 answers for this one.
I was going to say there was more than one answer for the analysis, but
I have 2 answers written down and I will accept either of them. If you come up with something else that you've worked out from the Where's Wally book, something that Eddie did not, that's not a valid answer. I just want to know, what did Eddie work out from analysing the Where's Wally book? Are you ready for some answers?
Yes,
one
but I thought-
more,
I
Okay.
thought one of the things he was going to say when he told us about the where's Waldo, where's Wally, where's Wanker, was
so
that
much for the children.
Working real hard on that child friendliness. of this.
was that his analysis would have been, I did a lot of work and this was fucking stupid.
Oh no, he knows
So-
that.
Oh, okay, that was a given.
That's a given from I understand the Ed 8
To be
videos.
fair, that sums up the entire series.
Pretty much. But anyways, go ahead, please. Answers.
Ben,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Ben.
what colour do Tom Scar's new glasses make his eyes?
Purple.
Correct.
Yay.
Jeff,
Aye.
what does Eddie claim ruined his good meme-based song?
Ooh. I can't remember. I remember it saying it, but I can't remember what it was.
Jennifer, what does Eddie claim ruined his good meme-based song?
He almost forgot the meme.
Jennifer's mum.
That a portion of the he was getting the. Oh, that might be the wrong. No, that was the right thing. That he was getting the samples. One section went low at the end, and he wanted to go up, and so he played it once with the way it went, and then he played it a second time with the way that he wanted it to go, and it was much better. That was
Ben.
the only mistake I remember him
It
talking
was
about.
adding in the auto-tuned, the voice modded singing.
I'm going to give you the point, Ben. The correct answer to what he said was adding lyrics.
I wrote. I did actually write lyrics. It was like, oh god, no, that can't be right. It's the auto.
The actual words he said is adding lyrics ruined the song. He had a good song, and then he sang over it.
And when it came down, because he couldn't get the voice mod to work properly, or the way he wanted to sound like Daft Punk, but ran out of time, so...
The fact that they used Elliot's for the opening.
I know.
Very cool.
Well, as they pointed out in that one, they'd really set Elliot up to win that. Like,
Yeah.
that is the thing that Elliot do.
Yeah, who did the animation though? Because that's Brill. Because that could be Tom or Eddie.
I'm not entirely sure who did that.
No.
Yeah, somebody else. I think they sent that one out.
I think they have another animator that does the animation.
Oh, okay.
Jennifer, what game
Yes.
does Eddie try to bet on but can't, claiming they have beaten it?
Chess.
Correct.
Because it made me laugh. He's all like, there's no, I can't bet on chess. There's no chess. We've beaten chess.
And that's why I wrote a question about it.
Yeah. I did also love when it was trying to bet on the naming of
Oh yeah, of Harry and Meghan's child, and
but couldn't cancel it.
oh no, it's even worse. He bets on Charlotte, then he realized then at some point someone points out to him that William and Kate already named everyone Charlotte. So he goes, "Oh, I'll retract the bet. Oh, I can't retract that bet."
Jennifer's mum, how many different trick shots does Elliot complete?
Was it 5?
Yes.
Thank God. I was torn between 5 and 6, and I couldn't remember the 6th one, so I went with 5, and I was right.
Yes, he went with
But you
5. Everybody else went with 1.
1.
and then he had to cobble it together out of footage.
When it came out, as well as that, the one where he actually won it proper as well, while the rest did edits to try and
Ben,
Uh-huh.
when the tryhards tried to get internet famous, what were their usernames?
Right, so first of all was the Banana Nana Man.
Correct.
Oh god, and I'm not sure whether this is the right number, but 7,853.
Sorry, I need to get something to write on.
Okay.
Jennifer, loan him your pen.
Throw it through the screen now.
So what was that,
Well,
Ben?
So I said
7,
7,853.
853. Yep.
Then I did not know what Tom's name. I know it was on Twitter, but I do not know what it was. But he got 7 followers. And then for Eddie's, he was Kevin Roy 386, and he got 5 followers.
Okay. You get a point for the Banana Nana Man. That is Elliot's name, so if anybody else wrote Banana Nana Man, that is the correct one for Elliot. You didn't get Eddie's name right, nor his follower count.
Really? I could have sworn he got... Oh, no, never mind.
Oh no, wait, you did get Eddie's follower count, you didn't get Tom Scar's.
Really? I thought he only got 7.
No.
Huh.
I know this. Well, I think I know this
Jeff.
one.
I think Tom Scar's one was something like Death Row Chicks.
Correct.
And I also said 7 for his follower count. For Eddie, I something really bland. I said Kevin Johnson with 3 followers.
Wrong.
Okay. got one for that
Jennifer, did you get anything for Eddie's username?
I thought it was Chick Justice.
That's Tom Scars.
Oh.
What other ones have you got?
The only other one I got was Banana Facts, but I guess it was Banana Nanaman. I couldn't remember the third one.
Okay, and Jennifer's mum.
I had Banana Nana Man. These Chicks Must Die was what I thought was Tom's. And Eddie, I knew it was something really just simple like Doug, you know. For Banana Nana Man, I had 17,107 followers. For Tom, I had 17 followers.
Okay. Jeff, what did you get for Banana Nana Man's followers?
I didn't try. I know it was a much higher one.
And Jennifer,
I
did you
put
get
your number.
did you get a number?
I'm pretty sure the Banana Nanaman had like 7,000 and something, but I can't remember exactly.
Okay, Ben, you get the bonus point for being closest to the Banana Nana Man's total follower count. So the correct answers: Tom Scar had Death Row Chicks, as we've mentioned, with 8 followers.
Oh.
But weren't they all like neo-Nazis or something?
Some of them were.
Yeah.
A percentage of them were, yes. Eddie's was a very bland name. It was Kevin Wood 408.
Wood.
Yeah, Evan.
And he had 5 followers. And then the Banana Nana Man, who presented Banana Facts, had 7,523 followers. So there was a little bit of a gap in the running of that quiz.
I did love the callback when he brought back Banana Nana Man for the movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm disappointed you didn't get a question about the movies because that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Those
I
were
did want to
kick-ass,
answer
weren't they?
Mr. Piss at one point. I really wanted Mr. Piss to be an answer.
Question 6. Jeff, which Pokemon is Elliot weak against?
I blanked out that section from my memory. I know it's a board game episode, and I can remember the other 2 board games, but I can't remember that one. I know he tried to improve the game, but that's about it.
Jennifer, which Pokemon is Elliot weak against?
I feel like he said Squirtle, because I think he was talking about the Squirtle Squad, but I don't remember.
Jennifer's mum.
Pervert Pinky. I don't know Pokemon.
Ben.
I wasn't sure, so I put down Magikarp because I thought that would be the funniest one for it to possibly be.
The correct answer is Beedrill.
Ah.
Because in his improved Pokemon, it has a move called "That's a Bee," and it causes Elliot to instantly lose the round.
Right.
Because
that,
he is scared of bees.
I'm covered in bees.
Question 7. Jennifer, which animals were represented in the Tryhards' attempts to make killer robots?
Okay, I got a bee, a rhinoceros, and I think it was a mosquito. And they called it Minesquito or something.
Well, you're correct. It's a bee and a rhino.
So is that 2 points, or how's that working?
That's 1 point.
Okay, cool.
I'm afraid that Robin was the wrong answer, Foxboy.
The killer robots were a bee and a rhino and just a robot. The third one wasn't an animal.
The landmine turtle. It became the landmine turtle.
Well, that was the rhino. Minoceros looked
Rhinoceros
like...
was. I thought Elliot was the rhinoceros because he gets through and said that's a rhino's horn, isn't it?
No, Tom made Minoceros, which they said looked like a mosquito, but he called it Minoceros, which was originally the Cumbot.
Yes. Such a good name.
Ben,
Yeah.
I think. After deciding that comic books are too niche and don't appear at Comic-Cons anymore, what do the tryhards rename Comic-Cons?
I couldn't remember, so I just put down Game and Movie Con.
Jeff,
Cosplay Con.
Jennifer,
Funko Popcorn.
correct.
Oh yes,
what
Huh?
that was it.
Clever, clever.
Jeff,
Because I remember the screenshot of all the Funko Pops in the background.
yes. Jeff, instead of working on his Eggman costume, what did Tom do instead?
He went abroad to a different con, somewhere beginning with L, and I can't remember what the name of the place was.
Lithuania.
Correct.
Lithuania, yep.
He went to
And he got
Lithuania
drunk
for a
and
different
threw up.
convention, got drunk and very hungover.
Yeah.
And you forgot that threw up and got very hungover. I'm sure he said he threw up.
He
Yeah,
probably
he did
threw
because
up.
he threw up, and the staff laughed at him.
There you go.
I didn't write
That's
down
what
the
I got.
lyrics for the whole song.
Go to a Comic Con in Lithuania, got drunk, threw up. So yeah. All right, where we at?
Jennifer,
10.
Yes.
what does Eddie work out from his analysis of the Where's Wally book?
Okay, I could remember 3 that he focused on. One was that if you wanted to find Wally, your best chance was in the lower right-hand corner of the second page, because that's where they're mostly clustered because of how people read in English. One was about the void spaces, particularly in the bottom left-hand corner of the right page and the bottom right corner of the left page. And then the last one that I could remember was that he was talking about how they were commonly found when in his counts there were clusters of 3 to 4 in different areas.
Can I fix her?
You get a point, because I do have written down that you should look for Wally in the bottom right of the page.
Yep.
What,
And the second one, oh, I'm sorry.
what are you going to say, Jennifer's mum?
I was going to say the second one, it was that he determined that a human randomized it because there were clusters. If it had been a mechanical or an IT or a program or a bot that had randomized it, it would have been more random.
Correct. That was the other point that I had listed down, was that the books were drawn or randomized by a human, not a completely random computer generation, because, as you say, they wouldn't be in clusters, they would be evenly spread out across the page. And technically speaking, the person who pointed out that they were in the bottom right because of that's how people in English read was Eddie's wife.
I was going to say, with his missus.
He still clocked on the bottom right. As the
He
grouping- as
did
the main
clock
grouping.
on where that was, but he didn't say why it was.
Yeah.
His wife pointed that one out. But you get a
The
point
other
for...
thing, yeah. The other thing he noticed was that his book was damaged.
Yes.
Yeah.
He found that one out in his analysis.
And he went through the window and looked through his son's
Yeah.
book rack. It was so cute.
Anytime Eddie and his son are on screen, it's just amazing.
I know.
He is
Well,
such a
so-
good dad. Oh my god.
And
loved it
his
when they
son
came
is
down
why
to-
he wasn't at Comic-Con this year.
Yeah. But I did love that when it came down to the whole one of the earlier ones, where he's basically getting his son to mimic his speech. Can you say this? And it's
Kill
the
Grandpa!
cutest thing.
I know when they're doing the board games, you go to kill Grandpa, kill Grandpa, and Grandpa comes round.
Oops,
And
awkward.
then as well
Ugh.
being the voice of the robot and all that. Like, oh, it's just so cute.
Jeff.
Hello, I got 7 for that.
That's a point. Count your points, Ben.
Ben.
10.
10.
Nice.
I got 10 points for that.
You got
Oh,
bonus
This is
points.
the first time I've done well in a first round.
But it was your
Angel.
round, mister.
Yeah.
Got 7.
And the one with the cold.
8.
I was really hoping you were going to say 7 as well, and then that round would have meant nothing. We now move on to a round entitled Yes or No. The answers are all either yes or no.
But what about maybe?
What are the
Mm.
What are the questions?
There is but one
Whatever he
question.
wanted.
There is but one question. John rolled a dice for this question. Did it come up odd?
You know, I'm waiting for the next side of it where it comes down to the next time we do this, and the first person who loses this is going to say, "Okay, next time I want a series. I want one on Number Wang."
Can you run through the questions again, please?
Okay, so we'll repeat that. Question 1. John rolled a 20-sided dice. Was the answer odd? Question 2. John rolled a 20-sided dice. Was the answer odd? Question 3. John got a polyhedral with 20 sides on it. Was the number odd? Question 4. A polyhedral with random numbers on it was thrown. Did the top answer become odd? John needs some thinking time to work out other ways to say this same question.
Oh, slow down. Can you repeat the question for number 3, please?
John rolled a 20-sided dice. Was it odd?
Right. I'm doing 2 sets of answers for this. I'm doing my boring sensible answers for each one, and
You're just rolling a dice as well.
I'm just rolling a dice as well. Yes.
Which is, if you remember what I did last time.
Question
What
5.
did this game in the first place?
Question 5. John used a random number generator to generate a number between 1 and 20. Was it an odd number?
I'm just curious to see now which one of these comes out as the most correct one.
I want now there to be the extra points if you can answer without actually saying yes or no, but using different terms every time.
It's like the worst round on Just a Minute. Just like no repetition, deviation, or third thing I can't remember.
Okay.
John thinks he's a number. Is it odd or even?
I'm curious to-
Definitely odd.
So I've got my sensibleness of answers, and I've just rolled a d20 10 times for list of answers.
You know what?
Okay, has everybody
You know what,
written
I've got a
down
con-
10 yes or no answers?
Hold on. I've got to do the same. So,
I'm just curious to see how I do, but I've got my sensible answers.
Question
Hang on,
7.
if it's
Right.
odd, isn't it?
Yes,
it is.
it's
Is it odd? John generated a number between the numbers 1 and 20. Was it not even?
If you were to divide the number that John rolled by 2, would there be a remainder of 1?
Oh, critical hit.
I got no crits out of that, I'll be honest.
That's very
I got-
disappointing.
Yeah. I got a
Give me
critical
a
miss.
second, guys. Oh,
Okay, I have the nonsensible answers as well.
Okay, is everybody ready for some not sensible answers?
Yes.
I like that. It's weird, but not necessarily odd.
Ben,
Oh, sorry, it's word, but yes,
Ben, question 1.
no.
Jeff,
Yes.
correct. Jeff, question 2.
Yes.
Correct. Jennifer, question 3.
Yes.
Correct. Jennifer's mum, question 4.
yes.
No, it was no. Ben, question 5.
Yeah.
No, it was no. Jeff, question 6.
Yes.
Correct, it was yes.
Why do I find this so humorous?
It's like this is shooting stars, is what this is.
Yeah.
Jennifer, question 7.
No.
Correct. Jennifer's mum, question 8.
No.
No, the answer was yes. Ben, question 9.
No.
Correct, it was no. And then finally, Jeff, question 10.
Yes.
Correct, it was yes.
Oh my god.
So we got 2, 3.
I got the same result, number-wise, on both of the answers.
Funnily enough, no wait. Oh, I tell you what I did. I just wrote down yes for every question.
Okay,
I got 6 out of that.
I can
My
tell
random,
you...
my random number generator when I rolled the dice, I got 4.
I could
got
already
5
tell
on
you
both
how
of
many
them.
you got if you wrote down yes or no, because I counted before we started.
So I just wrote down yes for every question.
Quescar, did you do better or worse than just yes for every question?
I changed it up for every question, so I got 5 out of the 10.
Oh, perfectly.
Note, my random rolling got 5 out of 10.
You got perfectly statistically the right amount.
What we're saying is the law of averages work.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Literally, both of
The
them.
answer is no.
How does that one work?
Angel, how did you do?
I got 7, which puts me at 14.
Wow,
Oh,
that's impressive.
Oh no, you're getting too close.
And the one with the cold?
2.
We heard 3.
I don't know. That was either the score or she sneezed.
That's it. Yeah, bless you. Now, what score did you get?
2.
Okay, we now move on to a round with actual questions again.
Yes!
God,
gotta say-
you missed the entire round. That was the funniest one of them all.
That was the best round ever. Seriously, that was great.
We might see yes or no again in the future in different format.
What?
Did it come up even?
No or yes?
Uh,
Heads or tails?
we now move on to Doctor Who trivia.
Ooh.
There is a VOD you can go back and watch, yes or no. Question 1. What 2-word phrase is used repeatedly throughout Series 1 of the 2005 rebooted show, and is also the name of one of the episodes?
Humpty Dumpty.
Did you say what phrase?
Yes. There is a
Yeah,
2-word
Humpty Dumpty.
phrase that is used repeatedly throughout the first series, and is the name of one of the episodes. What is that 2-word phrase?
And sherbet.
The phrase is the phrase. What phrase?
Duff piranhas?
Question 2. In which Doctor Who episode did River Song first appear?
Can I just give you my point value now because it's 0?
Do we need to know the title of it?
Yes.
Can we
That's
tell
what
you?
That's what the question was.
Dang it!
I
have
wish
no
to
idea
know
whether
the
this is-
title of the episode.
I don't know if this is the title, but I'm just gonna put that down anyway.
Question 3. From which planet do the Ice Warriors come?
Big fat 0.
That's not the planet.
Big fat. Wait, it's not the answer? I just copied that down.
Question 4. Who is the longest serving actor who played the Doctor, and how many series were they in the role?
Ooh. Question. I have a question about the question.
Oh, right. Were you talking old or reboot?
No, that's not my
Or just
question.
in general?
That's not my question. My question is, what are we counting as longest serving Doctor?
I'm saying how many series were they in the role? How many series did they record?
I have
So
two
we don't
answers for this.
necessarily need to be.
I have two answers for this, and I can back them both up.
Okay, I have one answers for this, and that's the right one.
Yep.
One answers.
Yes,
One answers.
I have one many answers.
You speak English.
I do words good.
Yeah, good, yes.
Question 5. What is the name of the small disc that held the 12th Doctor captive for 4.5 billion years?
A dick. I mean, if it held me captive that long, that's what I'd call it.
The way this is going, I think we're going to be annoying
Wasn't
some
the
fans in the audience.
Things.
I didn't hear what you said there.
Was it the extended version of The Lord of the Rings, and he just didn't want to up and leave it?
They've not made one that extended just yet.
They
It's
should.
the super Blu-ray of the future.
Question 6. What fruit did the 10th Doctor take a dislike to?
Interesting question.
What makes tubby custard again?
Gross.
I mean,
Don't you
How
know?
is that gross? What on earth is happening in your mind?
it's better to not know what makes tubby custard.
Just the
No,
look of.
it's ground up chicken, bones and all, that they artificially color white to hide the color of the blood.
Even though it comes out pink.
You should see how red it comes out without the artificial colouring.
And then they sell it to McDonald's to make McNuggets.
Is that before or after it's gone through the Teletubbies?
After.
It needs the extra
That's what
processing.
solidifies it.
Question 7. The very first episode of Doctor Who... The very first episode of Doctor Who aired just one day after which hugely important historical event?
My birthday.
Wow, I didn't know you were that old.
Okay, give me a minute on this one, kids.
Scotty the Dog 73 says they have the answer to that.
I should hope so too.
Oh shit!
All right.
I've only got 15% battery life. Hold on.
Plug in!
Yeah, I have to come get my charger. It's upstairs. Bitch, go back to sleep. Nobody likes you.
That's my dog you're talking to!
You don't like her either.
I
Yes,
love
please.
her.
Yes, please.
I love her. I'm echoing back through Jen's phone. That's kind of fun. Can you find your charger? It's in your room, which means it could be anywhere.
Yeah, it's plugged in next to my bed. Where else would it be?
Who the hell knows in your room?
Amen to that. I've been lost in here for 3 years.
Help me. I'm 21 years old.
You mean you're in
you
here
bought
too?
plenty of snacks, Ben.
Oh, don't worry. A lot of stuff falls down the cracks between the bed.
Be careful about falling down Jennifer's cracks.
Oh, family friendly. Oh,
Oh,
oh.
that ship sailed a while back with you guys.
Oh, so can I tell you about her idea
No.
for an OnlyFans?
Oh, wow. We know you've been having plenty of ideas for OnlyFans. You keep suggesting them to us.
Are
Why
you
on
ready?
earth you want to see me in a crop top? I do not know.
Why makes sense to Tom when he was in the harness? One size fits all.
Okay, let me put it this way. Do you guys remember the anime High School of the Dead and the delightful physics of that show?
Yes, I can replicate.
So can I, Ben. And I thought OnlyFans.
And now, question 8. In the episode Journey's End, the Doctor reveals how many pilots the TARDIS is supposed to have. How many is it?
Oh, yeah.
This is the only one I'm actually going to have an answer for, and it's a guess.
I hear someone still catching their breath.
It's called lungs are full of phlegm, so when I laugh, it takes a while for me to breathe again.
Scotty, I don't think you're wrong. I do think you're absolutely right that it is less than 50.
Damn it.
And a room full of milkmen, some of whom are very old.
I believe that's a description of what's in Jennifer's room.
I think so as well. I think I like that Monty Python flashback. Oh god, the image now.
Question 9, on how many of Sally Sparrow's DVDs does the Doctor leave his Easter egg in Blink?
Ooh. Can you say that question again?
On how many of Sally Sparrow's DVDs does the Doctor leave his Easter egg in Blink?
That sounds rude.
It's one of the few episodes I didn't actually see.
It's a very good
it's a
episode.
good
I saw bits of it, but I didn't
It's
see
a
all of it.
Good one. Is that a euphemism?
Oh, also speaking earlier of Tom Scar's cosplaying attempts at MCM May, has anyone been watching the MCM Twitter account for this weekend's MCM Birmingham?
No.
Somebody has cosplayed the Evergiven at MCM Birmingham in the same style as Tom Scar did.
Tom Scar, that was so good. He was just so done by the time he got his costume together.
I just love the fact that it went from one plan to I can't do this. It won't fit anywhere. But I still think my favourite part of that entire thing is in that costume going towards the stairs. It's like, Tom, no, but it'd be funny.
I just loved how he kept walking into things.
Yes, that was brilliant.
Oh, that really was.
What happened on the other side of the globe while we were all watching a ship being stuck in the Suez Canal? That's what I'm wondering. Because that had to have been a, quick, do something stupid to take the limelight away from us so we could get away with doing whatever dirty we're doing. And then we're all good.
Aliens.
History Channel.
I mean, also on the Tom Scar cosplay stuff, I remember seeing him as the Quagsire.
I remember that as well.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
And finally, question 10 of the Doctor Who round. What were
Doctor Who round.
Zero.
What were the first words of David Tennant's 10th Doctor? What were the first words of David Tennant's 10th Doctor?
Guessing.
That wasn't it.
I've got the entire quote down here, so
Cool. Scotty says, I might know this. Jeff.
hello.
First of all, are we all ready for some answers?
Yes.
Yeah, but mine are all wrong.
Same.
Where you're not alone there.
Jeff.
Oh,
What two-word phrase was used repeatedly throughout the first series of the 2005 rebooted show and is the name of one of the episodes?
Bad Wolf.
Correct.
Bing bong.
Jennifer, what was the name of the first episode with River Song in?
Oops.
I did it again.
Jennifer's mum.
The one where they showed up.
Ben.
I wasn't sure what it was called. I know that it's in the library, so I called it the library.
Jeff.
So close. Silence in the library.
Correct.
Oh wait, is that the one where like the mites eat the dudes in the suits?
The
Who
shadows
turned out the
do, yeah.
lights?
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Yes, that one. Oh, I didn't know that was that episode. Crazy.
Jennifer's mum. From which planet do the Ice Warriors come?
A cold one.
Ben.
Fat Zero.
Jeff.
Mars.
Correct.
Where?
Mars.
Who'd have thunk?
Ben.
That planet covered in ice. Yeah.
Ben, who is the longest-serving Doctor Who actor?
I had
actor
no
who played the
idea,
Doctor.
So I placed a guess that maybe it was Tom Baker.
Correct.
Hey!
Do you know how many series he was in the role for?
They
No.
didn't count them in series that much. It was 7
Yeah.
years. It was
Yes.
7 years.
It was 7.
However, I propose an alternate answer.
Okay.
Paul McGann.
He was in it for a long number of years, but...
He was in it for 12 years. Because like that between the 1993 movie and the 2005 revival, there's no Doctor Who, so he was the de facto Doctor for all that time.
Yes. But there was no Doctor in that. There was no Doctor series in that time.
There was a movie.
There was the movie.
So technically he was in 0 series.
But the longest serving Doctor.
Yeah.
Don't be pedantic.
True.
Jeff.
Hello.
At this point, are you surprised that Jeff is the one trying to be pedantic?
No, not in the least. But, you know, I had to throw it out there.
Jeff,
One always lives in hope.
Yes.
what is the name of the small disc that held the 12th Doctor captive for 4.5 billion years?
Confession Dial in what I think is the best episode ever, even better than Blink.
Yes.
You haven't watched Blink. How can you possibly make that comment?
Because Heaven Sent is the most amazing episode ever.
But wait, it wasn't the Phantom Zone.
No.
It was indeed the Confession Dial, a Time Lord's last will and testament. Jennifer, what fruit did the 10th Doctor take a disliking to?
A kumquat.
Jennifer's mum.
She said, come. I threw in apples.
Ben.
A tangerine?
Jeff.
Satsuma.
It's a pear.
Oh, I put down pears at first because when Peter Capaldi regenerates, he says never eat pears.
He says that in a reference to the Being Human episode of the 10th Doctor, where he records the advice for Martha, which includes, don't let me eat pears.
Right, yes, of course.
And then she starts fast-forwarding through it, where if you watch the slowed-down version, he explains that they dribble everywhere and the taste is in your mouth for a really long time.
I put down pears at first and I changed to Satsuma because of the Christmas special.
Same here.
And you get half a point for apples because it was closest.
That's actually why I went for the tangerine. I wasn't too sure if it was a Satsuma, a clementine, or a tangerine.
Jennifer's mum. The very first episode of Doctor Who aired just one day after which hugely important historical event?
Was it the first dog in orbit around the Earth?
No.
Or the first animal, the first, yeah, that thing.
I
Yeah,
do
the
not
Russians
believe
set
so,
up a
no.
dog.
Ben.
Here's me trying to think how far back in the time and all that side of thing. Was it after the King's coronation?
No, that was 50 bloody...
I have no idea how long these things were going. All I know is black and white when it started.
Jeff.
Assassination of John F. Kennedy.
Correct.
Oh, it's got his put down in the comments.
As Scotty has also said in the chat, it was
November 22nd, 1963.
correct.
Shut up, show off.
In the Seventh Doctor series, Remembrance of the Daleks, that takes place on the same day that the first episode takes place, and they actually make a gag reference to it. They're about to announce the new science fiction show on the BBC.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Ben.
Yes.
How many pilots should the TARDIS have?
6.
Correct.
No.
At least 6.
Do I get half a point because I said 3?
I like your gumption, but no.
Bugger.
Jeff, on how many of Sally Sparrow's DVDs did the Doctor leave his Easter egg in Blink?
9.
Jennifer.
I don't know.
Jennifer's
All of
mum.
Is it
You get a
25?
point. You said the right answer.
All of them.
Jennifer gets a point. It's her entire collection, which is 17 DVDs.
Oh, nice.
Well, at least got 1 point anyway.
In the back of my mind, I had it
It's
as
the
all
only
of them.
one she's owned. The only DVD she's ever owned are 17 DVDs. They are the ones the Doctor are in.
The Easter egg is left on 17 DVDs, which the video shop owner discusses with her, and she points out that's all the DVDs she owns. And then finally, it's gonna start with Ben on this. What was the first words of David Tennant's 10th Doctor?
New teeth. He was trying to say something and then new teeth. That's weird.
He says it. Technically, he says, "Hello, oh, new teeth." That's weird. But yeah, it's new teeth.
New teeth. That's interesting.
That's weird.
I put this one down because the quiz that I copied it from asked what was the first words of the 14th Doctor.
I remember these teeth. It's an amazing callback. It's a really amazing callback.
So, is that points round or not?
That is points.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hello. New teeth. That's weird. Now, where was I? Oh, yes.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Jeff, how did you do?
That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 for that one.
8. So you are at 21.
Oh.
Queska.
5. I got 5.
Oh, you're at 20.
Jeff Afar has taken over again.
Angel.
I got 1, so I'm at 15, I guess.
Wow.
And the one with the cold.
1, so I'm at 11.
Right. So if Jennifer's mum...
Jennifer's mum gets a perfect score.
Jennifer...
And Jeff gets nothing this round.
If they get perfect score, then I will be in last place if I get everything wrong and can choose a new topic for next time.
And so...
That is perfect.
And so we move on to the final round of this evening's quiz on mythology. How confident are people on the subject of mythology.
It
Whose?
depends on the mythology.
Whose mythology?
I'm not
Yeah, I mean,
specifying
like,
that. The questions will.
Just remember, some of
Man
us
is a
went to
myth,
high school a
right?
lot longer ago than others.
Scotty, I'm loving it.
And trust me, all
No.
of this, all of the questions
man is
here are
real.
old enough that there's nothing too modern.
I feel like I'll be okay when we're talking Egyptian and Greek, but outside of that, maybe a little bit of Norse. But
I mean, it'd be
beyond that,
tantalizing regardless. And so long as it doesn't end up being a Sisyphean challenge, I'm sure we'll be fine.
like if
Question-
you start asking me about Mongolia, I'm fucked.
Not enough, man.
Noted. Mongolian myths for next time.
Something about Peru.
I'm Mongolian.
Alpaca bag.
I'm trying desperately not to start impersonating from South Park.
Yeah, apparently we're going to do a next round on random Shan's mythology. The many myths and legends surrounding random Shan.
Like, did you know the random shirt has no toes?
That's random. Question 1. Who was the Roman goddess of flowers? Shan says, how did you know that?
Well, do you remember that one
That one time at
one
band
time
camp?
at band camp?
Question 2. What is the name of the ancient temple on the Acropolis in Athens that was dedicated to the goddess Athena? Two very deep thinking faces on stream now. What is the name of the ancient temple on the Acropolis in Athens that was dedicated to the goddess Athena?
Oh no.
Shite. I was literally talking about this 2 days ago with somebody. No, seriously.
Well timed.
No, might have been 3 days ago. Yeah, like I remember.
You remember you were talking about it?
Can I phone a friend?
No, we don't offer those lifelines here.
Bloody Laura.
Ahoy there, the Gurks!
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
I'm trying desperately to think the only time about the Acropolis which I can remember is from QI.
I was going to say, if you've seen a famous clip of Stephen Fry really struggling to deliver a line, they say of the Acropolis where the is.
Yep, that's got it. Thank you very much.
As Scotty Dog then points out, there are no straight lines. Question 3. In Greek mythology, who fell in love with Psyche?
In which mythology, sorry?
In Greek mythology. Who fell in love with Psyche?
The only reason I know this is because it's in one of my favorite romance novel stories.
We don't ask how you know the knowledge, just that you do. I believe the Gurks has also seen that clip of QI.
Let's see now.
Mm-hmm.
Question 4. In Greek mythology, who was the messenger and herald of the gods? Who was the messenger and herald of the gods? There's some cackling going on somewhere.
I know why she knows this one.
No, I'm fucking with Kronos.
Oh.
I'm tickling the fur between his toes with the tip of the pen. He's like, stop it.
You're mean.
But he's too tired to move, so he just kind of keeps kicking me.
Really should have had some questions on Kronos, Calypso, and Thor.
That would have been good.
Question 5. According to Greek mythology, how many fates were there?
Oh, actually difficult. And really, that depends on which translation. Take an iteration.
I'm wondering if Jennifer has this question written down.
I do. The tickle. The tickle. He keeps kicking me. It's so funny.
Question
But it-
6. In Greek mythology, how many muses were there?
Oh, fuck.
Sean says, Jennifer is not here right now. Please call back later. And I believe the Scotty dog said the messenger of the gods in Greek myth was Deliveroo.
No, that's the food delivery of the gods.
Question 7. According to Arthurian legend, what was the capital of King Arthur's kingdom? Ambrosia in 30 minutes or less.
I mean, I can't even make ambrosia that quick.
Girk said, did somebody say just Greek? Question 8. According to Greek mythology, by what names were the 12 children of Uranus and Gaia collectively known?
Oh, fuck off.
No.
No,
No,
that's
they
what
weren't.
you'll
That's not the
collectively
name.
know.
That's no, that's not the name. According to Greek mythology, by what name were the 12 children of Uranus and Gaia collectively known?
I hate that I don't know that.
You'll be kicking yourself in
3, 2, 1.
a few minutes. Scotty Dog says, you do. Question 9. Which mischievous elf in Irish folklore is supposed to have a hidden store of gold?
Extra point if you spell it.
Bonus point if you spell it correctly.
Oh, come on. Okay, fine.
You still get the point if you get the name right, but bonus point if you can spell it correctly. Oh, watching Ben's face now is a joy.
Oh, I'm not even hoping to get that. I can't spell to save my life.
I didn't know his face was that rubber. I think it's just
you have
sprung off
no-
and fallen into the corner.
Just kicked me in the face.
That's not the normal reaction to somebody kicking you in the face.
It is when he's a little puppy. And I keep poking his toes.
It is when you do what's it, a hoobie?
Apparently that's the reaction when a little puppy kicks you in the face.
Oh, right.
He's got tiny toe beans. Now, if it was
he's
four,
bad.
she
He
wouldn't
just
be
rolled over
laughing.
and curled up.
That sounds worse than baked beans. I don't know why.
He just rolled over and curled up in a ball, so he buried his feet.
Buried his feet.
What?
What? Have you got sand in your bedroom as well? Is there
No,
a beach in here?
he snuggled into the blanket and he's buried his feet in the blanket, so I can't get to him now.
Ben has redeemed a stretch,
Oh, we're on screen.
so
A bad idea.
question 10. In Arthurian legend, who was King Arthur's enchantress sister?
Ooh.
Really should have brought more mythology with these guys in as I pull out Mjolnir.
To be fair, when it comes down to it, I did end up thinking of a wonderful one,
Wasn't
which I
she
think I'm
only
going
his
to take
half
next time.
sister though?
Technically, I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to get down to the nitty gritty,
Was she adopted? Do they have to go that line? She's adopted.
I was having a Mjolnir off with Michael the other day, so my Mjolnir's to hand.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, I did come up with a wonderful one for the next time. There's an idea, which is the torture methods of the Greek gods.
There's a lot of
'Cause
choices there.
there are some wonderful stories in there.
Yeah, the Greek gods were kind of fucked up.
Oh god, yeah, but there's some of them who really deserve it though.
Oh god, yeah, but
But yeah, when it
Okay.
comes down to it, beautifully torturous.
Are we ready for some answers?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Jennifer's mum, who was the Roman goddess of flowers?
That would be a blank from me, I'm afraid.
Ben.
I put down Dimitri.
Jeff.
Demeter.
Jennifer.
Laura.
Correct.
Oh, thank God. I
Demeter
had a
is
couple
Greek.
Yep. No, I knew that, but I had a couple different ones, and I was all like, "Wait, which one?" So glad I settled on the right one.
Scotty Dog says, rolling a liver up a hill to have it pecked by rocks. Sean says, Luigi? Ben. What is the name of the ancient temple on the Acropolis in Athens that was dedicated to the goddess Athena?
Well, they say of the Acropolis where the Parthenon is.
There are no straight lines.
There are no straight lines. So the Parthenon.
Correct. Jeff.
Yes.
In Greek mythology, who fell in love with Psyche?
I couldn't remember. I'm sure I knew at one point, but I couldn't remember.
Jennifer.
Cupid.
More or less correct. Jennifer's mum.
I had nothing.
Ben.
I can't remember what Cupid's other name is.
Jennifer gets a point. The correct name, or the fully correct name, is
Eros.
Eros.
Oh, Eros, yeah, of course.
Alright.
I know
They call
Eros.
They call him Cupid in the book, so I went with Cupid.
Who was that? That was Jeff. Jennifer.
Yes.
In Greek mythology, who was the messenger and herald of the gods?
Hermes.
Correct.
Not UPS.
No. No.
Yeah.
Jennifer's mum, according to the Greek myth, how many fates were there?
I put 3.
Correct.
Well, I will add that in some iterations they are taken to be 3 of the same, so they are the same person who is split into 3.
Yes, but
That's still 3.
they are the
I know
3
it's
who
still
is
the
one.
3, but yeah. I literally had to home put down 3 sisters or 1.
The mother, the maiden, the crone. Ben, you forgot fate worse than death. Ben, according to Greek mythology, how many muses were there?
13?
Jeff.
7.
Jennifer.
Okay, I put 7 too.
Jennifer's mum.
Put
4.
72?
9.
Oh.
There were 9 muses.
You know, the only thing I could remember was I watched a video which was a person going through, there was the mythology guy going through Hercules, the film, and saying, where are the other muses? And I couldn't remember how many more there were.
Calliope, Clio, Arato, Etrope, Melponome, Polyhymnia, Tripsichore, Thalia, and Urania. I probably have
talking about
mispronounced
casting us
most
on
of the
screen.
middle of them.
John, we said no black magic on the stream.
Jennifer's mum, according to Arthurian legend, what was the capital of King Arthur's kingdom?
Well, I put the castle. I said Camelot, so that's wrong.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Is it correct that she's wrong or correct that it's Camelot?
It is Camelot. Camelot is the correct answer.
We're Knights of the
Knights
Round
of the Round
Table.
Let's not go there. It's a silly place.
I'm a silly place.
It's
Ben.
only a model.
Ben,
Yeah.
according to Greek mythology, by what name are the 12 children of Uranus and Gaia collectively known?
I put down the Titans.
Correct.
Oh, son of a...
Yes, son of a Euro.
We told you you'd know it.
God damn it.
Well, I figured they had 12 kids, so collectively, wouldn't they be known as a rabble?
I don't know. That they're the
That
Titans.
makes them sound so...
That's
so
downplaying it a
friendly.
lot.
Oh, you rabble of Titans destroying the earth.
Jeff,
Hello.
which mischievous elf in Irish folklore is supposed to have a hidden store of gold?
Leprechaun, spelt Leprechaun.
Correct on both counts.
So what's that?
At least I got 1 point there.
And then Jennifer, in Arthurian legend, who was King Arthur's enchantress half-sister?
Morgan Le Fay.
Correct. Scotty says, leprechauns, they have bad shoes. Okay, so with that final round...
I mean, it's all right with the leprechauns because they also lose their toes, so the shoes fit later.
With that final round, Jeff, how did you do?
8 on that round.
Okay, that brings you to 29. Ben.
7.
Angel.
This is the
7
closest
would
I've
put me
ever
at 22.
And the one with the cold.
3, so I've got 14 out of 40.
been. This is the closest I've been to Jeff in this game.
Choirs of angels are singing.
All right, let's hear it, Angel.
Fuck you.
That's
I love
somewhat
that we all went quiet, waiting.
bit of a letdown, really. There.
Yeah.
Hey, no one ever said what the choir was singing. Just that they were singing "Fuck you,
So angelic.
you very very much."
It's what they're actually singing in Latin. You just don't really
Yeah,
know.
you just don't hear it. Okay, so I am writing the word December on my quiz page.
Oh, Christmas.
Jennifer's mum, what is the theme?
Well, let's do something crimbly, shall we?
I mean, yes, we're probably going to throw some other crimbly
Crumbly.
things in.
I'm going to throw in another crimbly thing. Let's go for
Buddy the Elf.
That's
No.
about Die Hard.
facts about Elf.
Facts about Elf.
Facts about Elf the film.
Yes.
Cool. The movie.
His name is Buddy.
I might now have to watch that film.
You'll get a point there, John. His name is Buddy.
I like to smile. Smiling is my favorite. Okay.
There's,
Wait.
No, they're singing at the North Pole. I'm here and I'm singing.
Right. What date are we looking at?
So, that is a fine question.
Health and safety, yes.
I'm looking at either the 10th or the 17th because the 24th is kind of pushing it.
It won't be the 24th. We'll aim for the 10th. The 10th is when it should be.
Okay.
All right.
But for now, we say to the chat, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. And we have the following coming up. Tomorrow night over on, this channel, we have Rime of the Frost Maiden, where the group are currently camping out on the East Haven ferry, waiting for the Durgar's return. And that will be the last Rime of the Frost Maiden of this year.
We're just gonna sleep on the ferry. That's the entire session.
That's everything. That's just everything that's going to happen. It's going to be in real time as you wait. It's going to be like 7 sessions before they get back. It's going to be the middle of March by the time you do anything else. On Monday night, assuming the Minecraft login servers are playing along, Chris and I will definitely be back for more Minecraft as we work our way towards doing maths. Yay. On Tuesday, this is a D&D heavy week next week, because on Tuesday, Jeff's Brindlewood Bay game couldn't continue because 2 of the people are away on holiday. So instead, I'm going to take the game that I ran at MCM and run it again, but this time with hardline power. And hopefully better dice rolls on my part and worse dice rolls on the hero's side.
It weren't for the sake that I know what's happening in that game now, I would have loved to have been a part of that.
You are welcome to show up and cheer along as somebody else plays your character.
No.
Oh.
There's no
Thor
one who
is
plays
asleep,
Hugin.
and
How
he's
dare
bluffing.
no one plays Hugin. There is
And he's
only
what?
one.
Call him
He's
Bob instead.
blipping. Just the little tiniest tip of his tongue is poking out, and it's adorable.
On Thursday, over on the Angel Games player channel, Angel will be playing some more Genshin Impact, I assume, still.
Yeah, because I haven't been able to get a decent Pokemon thing.
And then on next Sunday, next Friday, we're going to be back with the Princes of the Apocalypse.
The party is making their way through the fire node. They're suffering from heat exhaustion, apart from Bax, who is suffering from something completely different, as the voices in his head are trying to take over.
We're suffering from the fire node.
Yep.
Lip.
And then
I have
next
no idea what you're talking about. I'm perfectly fine.
next Sunday we will be back with more Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage, as the group spend 2 days as Zara recovers, going about their business, resting up, generally prepping for the future delves back further into the dungeon, and also being a higher level now. And that will be...
Yeah, we need to prepare to be at a higher level. We're not
It takes a runner. And that will be the last of the Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mages for this year, as from the 27th of November, we move to the Christmas special, Reign of the Whispered Ones. Something has gone terribly wrong on Abir Toril. The bad guys have won, and in charge, the Whispered One. So tune in for that, and hopefully tune in next year for more of the games, assuming they can win and beat the Whispered One. If not, we might just have to start a whole bunch of new D&D stuff. But anyway, that's all we have for this evening. We are now gonna do a raidy raid at... Who is live?
Sounds like a very interesting one.
We are going to aim a raid in the general direction of... I'm going to put the raid at Carpe Diem, but I am also going to point out that Desert Bus for Hope has started for this year. And it's well worth a watch if you want to raise money for children in hospitals, as some very funny people play a very boring game. And raise a lot of money for a good cause. But we're going to aim at Carpe Diem and go give them some love. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.